Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. So to honor your time, if you are looking for a video where the person's got hindsight and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I'm confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at market open. All right, going to try to pick up some contracts here at 21.50. We'll see if it comes up. So I am trading options right now, if you're wondering why my screen changed. So this is my options trading setup. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, gonna go ahead and potentially get, oh, I couldn't even get 23. Well, I tried and couldn't even get those. And I'm gonna go ahead and think long once again, mainly because of that 5-minute time frame. So let's see if this thing wants to come down. I'll throw out an order at, let me just double check. Yeah, 20. Let's see if I can get some calls at $20. See if this thing wants to come down some more. There is always that guessing game with options. I will go ahead and pause for now. I have an order out at 46.50. For a put here. So it needs to bounce up just a bit more. I don't like that. I think I'm forcing that trade. We'll see if it wants to get up through there. Mainly based off of what you're looking at here is the 1 minute, and I'm looking at the 5-minute off screen, and I think that's a bit of a, like I said, a forced trade. I don't know if that's as good of a setup as what I am imagining. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm just completely crazy about it, but I'll give it a little bit more time. So yeah, there we go. So I was right. As this comes up, that would have been so throw one out there at 44.50 now. Come on, there we go. In 44.50. All right, at this point, let's just go to 45. Well, I might just have to take the loss on it as this thing has gone straight up. On the bright side, I'm glad I didn't get short where I was originally thinking. Did not see this. I mean, look at the 5-minute right now. Just boom, straight up. Unbelievable. You got to think this thing wants to come down. I'm only at one contract, so I do. That's why I'm not freaking out about anything, because I still do have. I'm going to try to get one at 41 here. Bummer. Missed that at 41. That would have been potentially a nice add. See if it wants to come back down. Ah, that stings. Should have been a little bit quicker. All right, I will pause for now and I'll keep you updated. All right, I'm gonna try to get out here at 43.50. And that, good grief. All right, so $320 loss on that one. And to think that trying to get out down there, it just didn't happen. That is unfortunate. Still potentially interested here to, again, based on the 5-minute more so than anything else. Okay, in at 43.50. Let's see this thing finally come back down. Again, based on mainly the 5-minute here. Let me bring over the 5-minute. I like this thing coming back down here. To get down below 411.10. All right, I'll go ahead and pause for now. All right, coming back down maybe. See it down below 411.10. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, somewhat around this area. Once again, just a question of does it want to finally crack to the downside? And back up it goes. So never mind for now. Okay, coming back down. I actually adjusted my order. I'm looking for more now because I think that if it does come down through that 411.10 area, I should be able to get even more on the trade. So, but still just a wait and see. Again, I love the 5-minute, and it's just a question of does a 5-minute want to do what odds suggest it wants to do, and that is come down. But like I said, this 411.10 mark seems to be the key area. Okay, there we got the breakthrough there. All right, just took the 500 because it came down to VWAP and it did not fill me. So I miscalculated trying to add that 50 more cents, which is disappointing. I thought it had a great chance to come down to VWAP, and I was right. But what I was wrong about was where the price would be. Again, guessing game with options. If you've never traded options, then you probably don't quite. But if you have, you know exactly what I mean. Is you don't. It's not an exact science. So I thought when the price was getting down to that VWAP, I could have gotten out at 45, but that just was not happening. So I had to hop out. But back to green, up 180. So I mean, I'm glad about that, but at the same time, a little disappointed that I couldn't get, another 250 bucks out of it for a $750 trade. See, I'm curious now. So there's 45, but just because 45 shows up on the offer doesn't mean that you would have gotten filled there. But okay, well, let's look around and see what else I can find. Have an order at 41.50. For a couple of contracts, but I want to see it pop up a bit more. I'll go ahead and pause for now. Okay, maybe you're going to come up here and fill me. Okay, in 41.50. And out there for a quick $100 scalp or scalp sniper shot, whatever you want to call it. So very nice. All right, I will pause. So now up 280 on the day. And you know what? It is 9:57. And for those of you longer time viewers, you know that I like to do the be done in 30 approach, meaning on average, I like to be done after right around 30 minutes. Trading for me, I call it a side hustle because I have multiple streams of income, and this is one of them. And I do it because I want the freedom of time. I realize 280 bucks isn't going to get me a Lamborghini, but I'm not doing this now at my point in life for a Lamborghini. I'm doing it as a father of 5 kids, 1 on the way. I just want the freedom of time. So I want to be able to go and do whatever I want, hang out with my family, work on my real estate investing, work on the teaching business at claytrader.com. And if I can put $280 in my pocket after 30 minutes when I started off down $300, I'm going to go ahead and take that. To me, I'm not sure of many places in the world where you can make 280 bucks in 30 minutes of quote unquote work. In other words, and I know a lot of you have heard me say this again, but it really does help build perspective. I would never go up to somebody, let's just say somebody that makes, $100 an hour. I would never go up to somebody that makes $100 an hour and be like, I made $280 in 30 minutes. I'm not very happy about it. That person will look at me like I am the most detached person from reality ever, and they would be right. So keep things in perspective. I get it. Looking around social media, what you're getting, and let's just say you made $100. I mean, really looking around on social media, it's easy for you to think that $100 in 30 minutes is like bad. But think about that. Would you go up to somebody that makes minimum wage and complain about making $100 in 30 minutes? That would be crazy. Oh, boy. Maybe I do need to take another trade though. Yeah, I'm going to watch this because if this thing comes up a bit more, then I could very realistically be interested again. So I'm going to throw out an order at 37. And we'll see if it can get up there or not, but I just can't help myself. And technically it's 9:59, so I still have 1 minute left anyways. But let me see. I'll pause and I'll keep you updated. Okay, it's approaching 37, and I'm in. And I'm out. Boom. Just like that. Another $100 bill And that trade lasted all of, I don't know, what was I in that, 5 seconds? Okay, now I'm officially done. So I'm moving on with this. So perfect. You can't make this stuff up. 10 o'clock exactly now. So 30 minutes. Now $380. I would certainly, I wouldn't have done it at $280, and I would definitely not do it at $380. Go and complain to somebody that makes $100 an hour that or whatever you want to say. I only made $380, in 30 minutes, including $100 in about 4 seconds, like you just saw there. But that is it. So like I said, I'm in it because I want the freedom of time. Maybe you're in it because you want the private jet, and that's cool. Go for that private jet. Get that private jet. But that's just not where I am in my arena of life, in my journey of life. But no judgments for me. Whatever your goals are, then go for it. But for me, just a side hustle because I want that freedom of time. So that is all I have for you. Thank you for hanging out. If you enjoy these, if you want me to trade more options, then comment below options. That way I know, because I know sometimes what happened to the options, Clay? Do you not trade options anymore? And I'm willing to. I had a buddy, kind of convinced me to give these things another look, and they're fantastic. Really, really like them. And so far, so good. So, but yes, like I said, if you want me to do more options, just comment down. We'll hit the like button, and then also comment options down below. And check out the channel, and hopefully like what you see. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.